In this video, we'll be providing all the information you need about applying to Federation University via VTAC, including special consideration, scholarships, and alternative pathways to uni. Before we get into the VTAC process, we'd like to tell you about Federation's Early Offer Program, which gives you the opportunity to receive a conditional offer to study at university. Simply make an Early Offer Program application via our website, in addition to listing your chosen Federation course on your VTAC preference list. If you meet the entry requirements and guaranteed ATAR for the course, you will be guaranteed a place for 2023. Applications are now open at federation.edu.au/earlyoffer and close December 12th. If you're a current Year 12 student, you will need to apply for university via the Victorian Tertiary Admissions Centre, better known as VTAC. VTAC is an online service where you can apply for multiple courses in universities via the one convenient website. To begin the process, you will need to set up an account on the VTAC website shown on screen. Visit vtac.edu.au for details. Once you're set up, you will see your account homepage on VTAC, which provides access to your personal details, course applications, special consideration, scholarship applications, and a number of other services. Messages will also be available via your VTAC inbox. One of the main services you'll be using is your VTAC preference list. This is where you can list up to 8 different courses for your chosen university or TAFE institutions. Think of your VTAC preferences as a wish list, with your dream course listed at the top, followed by alternative courses listed in order of preference in spots 2 through to 8. Each selection can be for a different university or TAFE. Keep in mind you will only receive an offer for a course that is highest up your list that you meet the entry requirements for. So for example, if you don't meet the entry requirements or ATAR for the course that is number 1 on your list, but you do meet the entry requirements for courses 2 through to 8, you will receive an offer for course 2. You won't, however, receive offers for all courses that you meet the entry requirements for, only the one that is highest up your list. Don't forget that you can change the order of your preferences later in the VTAC process, which we'll discuss shortly. There are several key dates to keep in mind for VTAC, including the timely applications closing date on the 29th of September. Applying after this date will result in a higher application fee. You have slightly longer to apply for scholarships and special consideration, with the due date for those on the 7th of October. For 2022, your ATAR and VCE results will be released on the 12th of December, and following that, you will initially have until the 14th of December to change your preferences, before the first round of offers are released by institutions on the 21st of December. Additional offers for university are also made in January and February, with multiple opportunities to change your preferences if you wish. As mentioned, it's important to have your application into VTAC by September 29. A $44 application fee will apply. Applying after this date will result in a higher fee, as shown on screen. Remember, you can always change your preference list after September 29, so if you're still unsure about your application, it's strongly recommended to submit an initial application to avoid the late fee. Payment deadline details and more information is available on the VTAC website. After the release of ATAR and VCE results on December 12th, institutions will begin sending out offers to applicants from December 21st. Hopefully, this means you will receive your first preference or a preference high on your list. If you don't receive a December round offer, don't panic. You can still receive an offer in subsequent rounds throughout January and February. If you still haven't received an offer after all rounds, there are a range of alternative pathways into university, which we'll cover in a moment. When you receive your offer, you have the option of either accepting, deferring, or rejecting. We always recommend accepting your initial offer, even if it's not at the top of your preference list. there is always the possibility of receiving a higher offer in the January or February rounds. Deferral is also an option available for most courses, and essentially means you will put the offer on hold for 12 months to take it up in the following year. Full details will be available in the offer letter provided by the university. Remember, you can always get in touch with Federation University if you have any questions or need support throughout the VTAC offer period. We'll be running face-to-face and online information sessions and can also be contacted by phone or via our website. Your VTAC application also includes an important section called the Special Entry Access Scheme, otherwise known as SEAS. SEAS includes a range of categories that you can apply for, including personal information and location, for example, special consideration for students from a regional, rural, or isolated area, consideration for financial disadvantage you have experienced, consideration for a disability, illness, or medical condition, and finally, consideration for any other difficult life circumstances that might have impacted your studies. All information is collected following strict privacy guidelines, so it's important to ensure you provide all the relevant details for the categories that you apply for. Applying for SEAS can have a significant impact on your application. For example, you may be slightly under the minimum ATAR required, but with a SEAS application, the university may still offer you a place in your chosen course, given the difficult circumstances you have experienced. Also keep in mind that some categories will require documentation, such as a medical certificate from a doctor or a letter from a school counsellor, for example. SEAS applications and supporting documents must be submitted by October 7th. Alongside SEAS, scholarships are another way to receive support. Federation University has a scholarships webpage where you can view the full range available. These are applied directly to the university. Other universities or TAFEs may require you to apply via VTAC. The most important message to keep in mind is that scholarships are not just for those who receive high ATARs. There are a huge range of scholarships, bursaries and grants available, covering everything from course fees to accommodation, textbooks, laptops, lab equipment, uniforms, and more. There are also a large number of generous industry-funded scholarships available across all of Federation University's campus regions. You may be surprised about what you can receive, so we strongly encourage you to check out the Federation Scholarships page shown on screen. And finally, as part of your VTAC application, it's very important to consider pathways. Pathways are often referred to as alternative entry options into university, should you not receive an offer for your chosen course. The key message here is that there's more than one way to enter university. Many students enter following completion of TAFE, such as a certificate for or diploma. There are also a number of arrangements in place for TAFE graduates that will provide advanced credit for your uni studies. For example, a Diploma of Nursing graduate will receive up to 12 months off their university Bachelor of Nursing degree. Federation also offers pathways via our one-semester Foundation Access Studies program. This program is ideal for students who are returning to study or for those who have just missed out on meeting the minimum entry requirements for their uni course. It's also a good idea to keep graduate entry options in mind. For example, if you don't receive an offer into a teaching degree, you could complete another bachelor level degree, then take up a Master of Teaching at a later stage to gain your teaching qualification. We hope this video has provided you with some helpful information on the university application process. If you need assistance at any time, you can speak to our friendly staff via 1-800-FED-UNI or visit the Federation website. You can also explore our virtual open day page or follow us on social media to learn more.